We are back at it at the solo house flipping series, and it is day 37 today. And first thing I gotta do is get Django fed because we got a big day ahead of us. So we are gonna be hopping in that truck and we are off to that job. Let's take a quick look at that painting that we did yesterday, and these rooms are looking dynamite. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I will need to do another quick second coat, but I think it's going to look great. Now, next thing I need to do is to deal with all of these doors and trim in the basement. It is just kind of inevitable that I am going to have to move all this stuff back upstairs. The reason why I moved it downstairs is because there's more room and I thought it would be much easier to get them painted down there. But now I need to do a lot of work downstairs, including some drywall sanding, priming the walls, painting the walls, and I'm also going to be spraying that ceiling down there with a MAC black paint. So what I need to do is just to get all of this out of here because it's just going to be in the way no matter what. So I'm going to get it all upstairs and staged up there in one of the bedrooms so that I can get a second coat of paint and it won't be in my way for the rest of the process. Now that we have all of these doors and trim out of the way, let's take a quick look at this drywall mudding process and finishing. It is starting to take shape, but I do need to do some additional finishing work on it. And let's have a quick finger update. I'm on week 6 of having this finger injury on my right middle finger. And what I like to do is just to tape it to the finger next to it to help keep it stabilized and protected. So I'm just going to throw some quick tape on it and let's get to work because this poor carpenter can't afford to take any days off. First thing I'm going to do is jump into this walk-in closet area and get another coat of mud on it so that it will be all done and ready to be sanded and painted. First thing I do is just take my knife and knock down any high spots so that I don't get any crumbs or gunk in my fresh coat of mud. And what I like to use is use one of these bucket scoops, which is super handy for getting that mud out of that 5-gallon pail and into my mud pan. Now all I need to do is put on that third and final coat of mud and this room is going to be ready to go. I know watching the drywall finishing process isn't the most interesting, but part of the reason why I wanted to do this video series is just to give a very raw and real look at what it takes to be a house flipper. Not everything is going to be exciting, but this is a very real process that you have to do when flipping a house. Now that that third and final coat of drywall mud is done in that walk-in closet, I am going to move on to that main bedroom and start building up some mud in some spots that need a little additional love to make sure that I have that smooth finish I am looking for as an end product. Adding this bedroom downstairs has definitely been a lot of work by adding in that egress window, especially with all this framing, electrical, and drywall. But Django thinks it is worth it, and I do too. It will definitely help increase the value of this home by adding a nice big bedroom as well as a walk-in closet. So I'm going to work hard to get this mud nice and smooth, which will help me with that drywall sanding process. And I'm just going to run my flats with another quick coat of mud while I'm in here to make sure I have a nice clean finished product. And once I am all done with that, this bedroom and this walk-in closet is all going to be finished with that drywall mud, and it is going to be ready for me to sand and paint and get this process moving and this basement wrapped up, which is super exciting. And Django is right here with me, keeping a close and watchful eye on me. We are going to move on into that main entertainment area in the basement and just fill in a couple spots that need some additional love. And we are going to be all set in this basement to get it sanded the next day. Now I'm going to head upstairs and just get some additional mud on and some areas that also need a little love. And this is going to be a wrap for day 37 because this poor carpenter somehow managed to convince a very nice lady to marry him. So it is my bachelor party this weekend, and we are headed up to the family cottage with some friends, and we played a bunch of games and hung out in the lake and just had an overall awesome time. And I was excited to get home and see Django, and he could hardly contain his excitement himself.